Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for the last stock pick of the day series in 2022. We are headed into 2023. The next one of these you will see, the stock pick of the day, will be in 2023. Last trading day is tomorrow. So if you haven't finalized any of your selling or buying for the year, don't forget to do that tomorrow. It is the last trading day. Today is Thursday, December 29th. We are going to be taking a look at Merck. This is out of the healthcare sector. They are a pharmaceutical company. And before we jump into the video, I would like to thank everyone who has taken the time to subscribe to the channel. I noticed last night that we went over 400 or right at 400 subscribers, so really do appreciate that. And if you haven't joined the Vested Interest community, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell down below and join us on this journey to financial freedom. On this channel, we focus on dividend growth investing, dividend growth stocks. So if you're into that, again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And with that said, let's jump right into the video. We are going to be taking a look at Merck. And if you want to know more about them, www.merk.com. This is their homepage, so go ahead and check them out there. You can look at their products, what they're about, how long they've been around. That is another one. I think if you've tuned in the channel for very long, you know that I like companies that have been around and weathered the storm, weathered previous downturns. I think we're in a downturn now, and I want companies that have been proven to be able to come out the other side unscathed, or at least come out the other side and still be around and still be paying dividends. So our purpose, we use the power of leading edge science to save and improve lives around the world for more than 130 years. Yep, you heard it, 130 years. Again, that is why I am looking at this one. Well, at that, it's down. One of the few companies that was down for the day. A lot of green, at least in my portfolio. Hopefully you had some green in yours. A little bit of a mixed blessing there. Again, if you've watched the channel for any length of time, you know I don't mind the red days because that means that I'm buying what I'm going to buy anyway, dividend growth stocks at cheaper prices with higher yields and higher potential future return. So I don't mind the red days. I'm looking for value whenever I see them. So for more than 130 years, we have brought hope to humanity through a development of important medicines and vaccines. We aspire to be the premier research-intensive biopharmaceutical company in the world. And today we are at the forefront of research to deliver innovative health solutions that advance the prevention and treatment of disease in people and animals. So not only people, but also in animals. So they're diverse. If you know anything about the modern culture, right? I have 3 dogs myself, and I know a lot of people will spend a significant amount of money trying to keep their pets healthy as well. So that is nice to see that they are a little bit diversified, not only in the medical community, but focused on people and animals. So it gives them a little bit of a niche that maybe some other pharmaceutical companies are not involved in. Again, www.merk.com. That's their homepage. Go ahead and check them out if you want to know more information about them. And the reason we are looking at them today, down 0.23%. Again, one of the few companies that I saw on my watch list or on companies in general today. A lot of green in my portfolio, and just looking around the market in general, just to see a green. So nice to see, like I said, but a mixed blessing in ways as well. And again, talking about Merck & Company, ticker MRK, out of the healthcare sector. Closed the day at $110.82, 52-week range, as low as $72.88, as high as $112.89. So they are actually closer to this 52-week high than they are this 52-week low, even though they pulled back on the day. So I typically like to pick up stocks when they're at or close to their 52-week low or setting a new 52-week low. So this is one, just based on what I'm seeing so far, I might put on the watch list if I was interested in this company and see if it does pull back closer to this 52-week low. Average volume 9.5 million. Today's was 4.3, so less volume than the typical day. A lot of selling, right? 280.973 billion. Beta of 0.41, so less volatile than the overall market. PE ratio of 18.38. I think we looked at Pfizer the other day. It was under 10. So that shows you the difference right there. This one, in my mind, would probably be closer to fair value, maybe even a little overvalued at 18 PE. But again, I'll leave that up to you. Earnings per share is $6.03. So nice earnings per share. Earnings date, the next one will be February 2nd. Forward dividend is $2.92. They are a quarterly payer. We'll see that here in a little bit, what they pay out per share. But if you divide that by 4, that would give you the amount. and they have a decent dividend yield at 2.63%. Ex-dividend date was December 14th, so we just passed that one. So if you were to buy them today, what that means is you would not get the next dividend. So let's touch on this just for a second. Ex-dividend date, you have to actually buy it the day before the ex-dividend date to get the dividend. Not on the day of, but the day before. 1 year target estimate is $113.65, at least according to Yahoo Finance, where I pull this information. And I always recommend at least 2 sources of information. So we will jump over to stockanalysis.com and take a look at what they have to say as well. Excuse me. And as I said, another site I like to look at is stockanalysis.com. And they've had 32 stock analysts that have taken a look at this. They call it a consensus buy. They have a low estimate of $101, and that would be a 8.86% decrease from where it currently sits. Again, this is one, if I'm interested, or if I was interested to add it to my portfolio, I'd put on the watch list. Look for that, right? The previous page we saw was the 52-week low is $72. I would look for it to pull back closer to that. I would not want to pay $110.82. That's, again, just me. Average estimate is $115.93, which would be a 4.61% increase. And the high estimate of $141.75 would be a 27.91% increase in the stock price. All the while, you would be collecting that nearly 2.7% dividend yield if you were to buy them now. Now, this is where I typically show you my position. I do not have a position in Merk. It is one I would be interested at the right price, but it would have to definitely be closer to that $72 that we saw on the first slide there for Yahoo Finance. But they do have, again, a quarterly payer. It looks like they recently raised their dividend in between September and December here. So 69 cents was paid out in September. Looks like the next one will be paid out October was 69 cents paid out, and the next one paid out in January will be 73 cents. So they did recently raise their dividend. Decent payout ratio, pretty low, 45.8%, and decent dividend growth at 6.06%. So plenty of room to increase the dividend and a pretty nice dividend growth as well. Well, that is really it. Again, one of the few companies that I saw pulled back today, so thought I'd do a quick video. It is one I would add to the watch list. I would not be interested personally, not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any stocks, but I would not be interested right now. I'd look for a further pullback, especially in this market. Healthcare in general tends to do well whenever it's a place people go to safety. So this, consumer staples, energy, utilities are maybe a little elevated now. Might be, like I said, one to watch or watch for the right price in some of these companies in those sectors. But that is really it. This is a quick hitter, so we'll wrap it up there. Again, if you like this sort of content, go ahead and hit that like button, share with anyone you think might find value. Drop a comment down below. I do personally read and respond to the comments. I'm always interested to read your questions, suggestions, or for future content. If you've got a stock you want me to take a look at, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try to work it into either a day that the stock pulls back, or I'll try to do more of a deep dive that I've done in the past. And definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well. And again, thank you for stopping by. This is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and don't miss my Sunday video. I'll have a video coming out on Sunday for what I did in my portfolio this week, what stocks I bought. I did not have any sells. I'll just tell you that right off the bat. But every Sunday I put out a portfolio update, what I'm buying, what I'm selling. It's all out in the open, free to see here. I don't have a Discord or anything like that. So go ahead and tune back in and join me for that video on Sunday. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I'm only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money and should never invest in any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research. Invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select your criteria, or seek the advice counsel of a certified financial advisor. And if you stuck around this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Hey, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.